Hello, my name is Masha Rosen. I'm a certified hypnotherapist, a certified family constellations facilitator, and also I'm a shamanic practitioner and a regression therapist. I teach regression therapy at Past Life Regression Therapist. So today I would like to talk about my approach to weight loss. I have lots of personal experience with weight loss, and I've been a weight loss coach. I worked a lot with nutrition. I used to have a homeopathic practice. I'm also a certified homeopathic practitioner. And as a certified hypnotherapist, I receive lots of requests from my clients to work with them on weight loss. And actually, I enjoy doing that because for me, weight loss is not about losing weight. It is about building a whole new body. And the way my clients do it is by changing their energetic imprint. So changing their energy allows them to have a new body. Why does it work? When we change our energetic structure, when we become healthier inside, we do have much more resources to develop healthy food habits. It just comes naturally. When we are internally healthy, we want to be externally healthy as well, and it just shows up. The other reason it works is because when we healthy, we express our health ourselves on every level: mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical level. And our bodies sometimes just on their own lose weight. Doesn't happen in every case, I agree, but happens sometimes. So what do I do for that? So my main thing is that we need to find out the core reason why you're gaining weight. There is always some imbalance on energetic level. What am I talking about? It kind of sounds energetic, weight loss. What are you talking about? Aren't you going to tell us to eat healthy, to exercise, drink lots of water? I will, but not immediately. There are usually very, very deep rooted issues with weight. Most of the heaviest heavyweight, right? Heaviest dynamics, and healthy, energetic, emotional dynamics are stored in those extra pounds. Let me give you an example. A girl grows up, and when she is a teen, she develops, she becomes like she grows up, becomes a woman, but she feels real fear of her changing body. She feels extremely shy. Nobody helps her with that. She develops fear of opposite sex, fear of men, and she's afraid to be beautiful, and she just gains weight. Now she's considered unattractive, and she has this buffer of protection around her. So what happens when she loses weight? She grows up, the buffer is still there, she decides to lose weight. She lost weight, she feels completely open. She gets sexual attention from men, and she doesn't know what to do with it. So the only way for her to feel safe is to gain the weight again, and now she feels safe. So that's very frequently what happens, what I see in my practice. Another thing that I see is that sometimes weight is our consolation. We feel deep sorrow. Maybe it is related to something that happened to us in childhood. Maybe we didn't feel loved in childhood. Maybe our parents didn't have enough resources to give us enough attention. So this sorrow is kind of like extra weight that hangs on us. It's a heavy energy. When we lose the weight, what happens is that we feel it. There is no way to store this energy. We start feeling depressed, deeply depressed. And if we don't work on those issues, We either stay depressed and start taking antidepressants, and for sure our weight goes up because this is one of the side effects. Or we may start eating again, consoling ourselves. The weight comes back, we probably gain even more weight, but at least we don't feel this sorrow anymore. So unless we work on those deep-seated issues, they will come back. They will either come back with full force, or the weight will come back. So it's maybe, even if you don't want to work on deep issues, it's maybe better, safer for you, for your body to stay with the weight, because otherwise there could be another imbalance that is more expensive for our body. So our body is an amazing, very intelligent creation that allows us to keeps us in balance. It keeps us in balance, and one of the ways it keeps us in balance is by gaining extra weight. It stores the griefs, the sorrows, the fears, the troubles, the imbalances that we have in the weight. And unless we take care of those deep imbalances, the weight, either way the weight will go up again, or there will be some other trouble, mental, emotional, or maybe somatized, some pains and aches in the body. So what do? We take care of those imbalances, we find out what they are and take care of them. And at the same time, we do need to take care of cleaning up our diet and developing good dietary habits. By this I mean is that we need to learn to eat well at the same time of the day without having snacks. If you do have snacks, they're very occasional, or maybe they're in the plan of the way we eat. So we eat at the same time. We eat by sitting at the table, not watching TV or watching our computer or listening to something, not by our desk. Even if we eat by our desk, we have to disconnect from everything and concentrate on what we eat and feel it be in our body when we eat. That's the first thing. The other thing is that we need to learn to drink enough water, because frequently, you probably know, we want to drink, but instead we eat. That's another thing. There are many other dietary habits we can develop. We have to reconnect with our hunger. Most of us, because food is so accessible, we do not feel hungry. When was the last time you felt hunger? Think about it. When I'm out of balance with my eating, I don't feel hungry. I just eat all the time. Some people have different susceptibilities, but many people who are overweight do eat all the time without feeling hungry. So this happens for many reasons, because the food is accessible. And the other reason could be that food accessible all the time. And the other reason that's very interesting could be is because some of the foods we eat, they are addictive. So what happens is that lots of refined foods and junk foods, they are not good for our body. Our body has a special mechanism of letting us know when we are hungry. But with sugar and junk foods, it doesn't happen, because sugar and junk foods, they go and they override this mechanism, this natural mechanism of letting us know when we are hungry and when we're not hungry. Do you know that scientists found that sugar is even more addictive than cocaine? It's an amazing thing. So it's really hard for us to regulate our appetite when we eat sweets. Junk food is specially made so that we crave it more and more. So by eating junk foods, we dysregulate our natural ability to stop eating when we don't need to eat anymore. So it just removes any stops and we eat non-stop, there are mechanisms that are responsible for our satiety, and they just stop working. So when working on weight loss, we really need to stop the junk food and sugar. And personally for me, I consider um, cravings, food cravings, as addiction, and I work with them as if it is an addiction. And I've had a very good response to this way of working. Now, this addiction is actually pretty hard to break because it is all over. It's available, the food is available, especially the junk food and sweets. They are part of our culture. So in a way, our culture makes us gain weight just by being the part of it. And by losing it and keeping it, we have to push a little bit back. So we still want to stay in our healthy self in our society, but we will need to give up on something. And this also psychologically hard for us, and this also need to be taken care. And the other interesting thing I noticed is that when people lose weight, they feel strange, because before they were looked at in one way, and now when they lost weight, they're looked at in a different way. So they feel kind of like strange. And this also may influence their kind of subconscious decision to gain weight again. So this is my approach to weight loss. I'm doing a free training on how to lose weight in a gentle way with ease, self-love and self-compassion. This training is going to happen this coming Saturday. It's a training of 1 week. If you're interested, take a look at my website, www.marsharosen.com, and enroll, and I will be happy to talk to you about weight loss. And if you would like to work with me, I have a special program for weight loss, and it will start on February 9th. It will include personal sessions, hypnotherapy sessions, and it will include sessions in groups. We will be meeting weekly. We will have some discussion of where we each are in our weight loss journey. We will do some very interesting constellations to figure out why we crave some foods and what is causing our weight gain. And you are going to also have some group hypnosis. Thank you, and if you would like to learn more, please go to my website or to my page on Facebook, Spiritual Hypnotherapy.